Hey everyone, how's it going? And today I actually wanted to talk about a product that I've had in my life for I want to say maybe 3 to 4 years, around the time that it came out, and it didn't get a lot of use from me for a while, and I think I was just kind of scared about using it. And I think what I wanted to do with it now is use it for a lot more content and also just to kind of have fun with it. Now, what I'm referring to, of course, in case no one knows, is the DJI Mavic Mini. Now, this is the first Mavic Mini that came out. It's not the 4K one, but this little thing actually still works really great. And I recently got the little like belt thingy that you have for it here to kind of tighten it up so that it's locked in place, because I was always having issues with the propeller wings constantly getting jammed or like getting all over the place. So I was happy to get this little addition for it now in order to go ahead and keep it safe in its case. Now I want to show you guys the case that I have this in, and this I actually got on Amazon. It is a DJI bag, and of course it is a lot smaller than the case that it comes with, which was just a little too bulky for me, so I decided to get something smaller. It's still from DJI, which is awesome. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but this is really cool because it lets me carry the controller, the battery pack, and the drone itself in here as well. So let's get through what's inside this bag. So in the front here is where I normally carry the drone, and like I said, this little belt thingy has helped it a lot, because now I can go ahead and just put it in here without worrying about, well, of course they just came out, but normally it's fine. It's just doing it in this angle, which is really tough to do. So forgive me for making it seem like it's the most complicated thing in the world. But yeah, so you can carry the drone in there and it keeps it well protected. And it has this little buckle here so you can go ahead and have it set up like that. And it stores it really well. Another compartment here, which I really don't use, but I guess you can use it for propellers and for any like additional cables you may have, is this little pouch right here. And I think I actually have, yeah, so I have extra propellers in here, which are always nice to have. Thankfully, I've only had to replace 2 propellers so far, and that was because I unfortunately flew into a tree, which of course happens when you're first learning how to fly a drone and stuff. But yeah, so that doesn't really get used, but it's nice to have in case I need to carry like an additional cable, or like I said, carry the propellers in there as well. So now from here we move on to the back, which is a bigger area, and you can actually store, surprisingly, you can store the controller for the drone as well as the battery pack. So first thing I have in here is the drone controller with the little attached cable that I got. Now I got a longer one on Amazon because the previous one that it had was, I think it was like too short or something. I can't remember exactly what was wrong with it, but it was just weird. I didn't like it. So I got this one on Amazon that's just a little bit longer. And yes, I still have an iPhone 13 Pro. So that's why I still have Lightning and not USB-C. But yeah, so the controller fits nicely in there. It's really great because everything just folds down. That's what I love about this drone. Everything can just be compacted into a smaller space, which is really, really nice. And then the joysticks as well, they kind of just hide under here in there, which is really, really cool. So I love that aspect of everything just kind of shrinking down like that. And then underneath that, we have the battery pack, which I absolutely am so happy that I got the Fly More combo pack, because you get these 3 awesome batteries. The DJI pack, the Fly More pack has 3 batteries, and it came with this, charging case, which is really nice because being able to have multiple batteries to fly your drone makes things even better. So with all 3 batteries, I think I can get around maybe an hour 20, an hour 30 minutes, which is really cool. So if I know that I'm gonna go take it somewhere, then I can go ahead and take all this and I'm good to go. Normally, if I'm just kind of flying around in my backyard or in the front, I only really need one since I'm not flying it for that long. But it's a great thing to have. So the one downside to this is that it uses a micro USB cable to charge as well as for the controller. It's kind of a bummer. That's how it goes to show you that it's the older, DJI drone, because it still used micro USB. So I don't know if the newer packs of the drones, because they sell a white version of this I don't know if it's USB-C, and I don't know if it's the same batteries, but I'd be interested to look into that just to be able to have USB-C, just for the convenience sake of it all. But yeah, this was really great that it came with it. But yeah, guys, I really love my drone. I really wish I would have spent more time with it over the years that I had it. But now that I'm doing more content and have this vlog channel that I have, it's really nice to have something like this to just get some nice shots or go out and fly it and get just some good B-roll of like when I go to the lake or stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I absolutely love this little guy. I love how small it is. I love how compact it is. And you know, whenever you want to fly, you're just at it right away. You know, you just unhook the front ones like so, and the back, and you're good to go. So I would say that the DJI Mavic Mini, the first one, is still pretty great to fly and use in 2025. I absolutely adore this thing, and I don't really feel the need to get the 4K one, even though it's not bad. It's only $299 for the 4K one. But I feel like I'm okay with this. It shoots in 1080p and 720p as well. And I've had no issues with it. I'm able to fly it pretty high up. The area that I live in only lets you go so far with it, even though this can get about like 2 miles, I think, in distance, which is crazy. You could fly this 2 miles away. I never put that to the test though, because I was always worried that something would happen and I would lose track of it or something and it would fly somewhere. I was just always worried about it. So I never really tested it that far. I would take it really high up into the sky to where I could barely see it. But for the most part, I would just avoid flying it too far because it just was not a thing. So definitely plan on using it in the future, especially me and my wife are starting to plan like trips and stuff that we want to do, camping and going to, you know, Savannah, Georgia, doing all that stuff. So this will be great for shots like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I know this was a rather quick video, but what do you guys think about DJI's drones? I know there's been some stuff in the news recently about them potentially being banned in the US. I don't know really much about it yet. I need to do some more reading up on it, but I know a lot of the drones that they have on their website, you just can't buy anymore for some reason. They're just out of stock. So I guess I'm thankful to have this, but if they end up banning them, I guess you can't fly them. So I really don't know what's going on with that. Don't take my word for it. Just go do some research. I didn't really look into that all that much before I did this video. I just saw my drone and I'm like, you know what? I should do a nice little shout out to this little guy because it is awesome. And definitely plan on seeing more content with this in the future. And over this video, I'm sure I've overlaid some footage of the drone and everything like that. I've been trying to catch a nice sunrise. It didn't do so well last time because it was cloudy. It's been really cloudy in Georgia, like, and rainy. So we haven't really had a lot of sun despite it being summer. So that's kind of weird, but I will eventually get that nice sunrise here where I live because I know it can look really nice. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you have a drone, what type of drone do you have? Or if you plan on maybe picking one up. Since you're watching this video, I'm sure you're interested in drones. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.